What is up, you guys? It is your boy Jad here from Plow. Welcome back to another Farming Simulator 19 here, of course, on the PC, and here, of course, at Lakeland Vale by Stevie. Appreciate you guys clicking on the video. Welcome in. First and foremost, thank you guys from the last video for the happy birthday wishes. Appreciate them. Today, technically, when this video comes out, it is my birthday. All those years ago. All those years. And the comments about the what's it called, the tractors, a lot of you guys said the 900E, this MT 900E. It is definitely something different I don't use very often. There was a couple John Deere comments in there as well, and you know, I have to agree with the let's see something different. I'm running all green tractors right now, so, well, mostly green tractors right now. So there's that. But I did see there was a comment with triples. I don't know how I feel about the triples right now. I think we're just going to stay with singles with weights, I think, is what we're actually going to do. And we don't have enough money. Okay, hang on. We need more money. I haven't sold yet. I'm just fast timing to try to get to daytime. That'll be enough right there. Fast timing for daytime because I made a video in the dark and I don't like the dark. I don't play in the dark very often, so singles with weights, that's what we're gonna go with, boys. Just saying. There we go. And as far as trading that cultivator out, I don't want to do that. I really like the look of that cultivator, so I want to stick with it. We'll get to our new tractor momentarily, but first let's run around real fast. Oh, I am I cheated. Broke out the John Deere plow as well to help with the cultivation process. I'm just saying, just to help with the cultivation process a little bit, you know. And away you go. And away he goes. What are you doing? Are you done spraying this field or no? Yeah, so I kind of stopped everything like mid-field. And probably should not have done that, but it got late the other night when I was recording, so I just didn't want to like keep working on it, you know. All right, fire up the old JD and let's check our lines here. And if we put him down this line, then he'll come back up that line. Should be good to go. So we'll turn our lines back off and we'll tell him to go from the closest, nearest, and he should be good to go there. So yeah, we're spending a little extra money, but that's okay. Quad track, I did get the quad track out and going. Can't remember if that was in the video or not, but here we go. It's a planting. No, this was not in the video because I'm planting. What am I planting? I'm planting soybeans, guys. Soybeans. Hopefully he just goes from here. Yeah, he'll be fine. He'll figure out his life. He gets along quite well. 9 miles an hour. He's doing it. For sure. He is definitely doing it. Okay. All right. New tractor. Actually, where's our other tractor? What's this tractor doing? This is our cultivator, so we want to go ahead and take this off. Take it off. I'm telling you guys, I really like this cultivator. We won't run it forever, trust me. I should not have to break out the plow to help me cultivate. You know what I'm saying? So we won't run it forever, don't worry. But for right now, we are going to run it because I really like the look of it. So there's that. Alrighty. So we'll have the, no, we can stop fast timing too. We'll have the new tractor to the finish up field 5, and then we'll take the new tractor over to 21 eventually when it's ready for cultivation. When it's ready for cultivation. And then I have that sprayer sitting back there ready to go for herbicide eventually. Just saying. All right, turn all that off. Now let's go get our new tractor. Like Oprah up in here, you know. And you get a new tractor. And don't worry, guys, we will be repaying that loan as soon as we can. Why don't the hazards work on the back of the tractor? They're just cab hazards, huh? Or 4-ways, indicators, whatever you want to call them. You know, you got your blinkers, you can do right, left, double flasher, you know, they should be working back here. You've got the light right there, you can see it, you know. Oh, that whole thing's a tail light. Oh. I don't know about that because that's yellow. It shouldn't be a tail light, you know? It should be an indicator or marker. Oh, it does have the little wing lights back here that are folded in. I don't know if I can unfold those. I don't think I can. Probably when you put the duals or triples on, they unfold, right? If I had to guess, I would say that's what it is. I don't use this tractor very often, so I don't know. But glad to have it. It's a good tractor. Very good tractor, very clean on the inside. Does it have... Uh-oh. We might have to take it back, boys. We might have to take it back. Wait, that bottom one's a key, maybe? The bottom one could be a key. Got a cigarette lighter, really? That's kind of not a thing anymore, right? Yeah, that might be that bottom one there. I don't know. Anyway, we'll just ignore it. Just ignore that there's not a key, okay? I think that bottom one is a key though, honestly, but any hoozles, let's get him cultivating, and yeah, we're gonna do some selling today, boys. I kind of, whatever our price is for canola, we're just gonna sell. Probably should get a cotton trailer and sell that last cotton bale too. Although I do plan on doing cotton again soon. I would like to, maybe we'll just hang on to her. Because like I said, I would like to do cotton again here very soon, you know? Just saying. So yeah, there's that. All right, generate costs. Oh. And I think this might be a really good, it's overpowered for the cultivator, but I think it's going to be a good match, you know? I'm hoping it turns real good. We will upgrade cultivators eventually. I'll probably go to that John Deere high speed. I know it's not super wide, but it's got the speed. Now you do need a lot of horsepower for it. Is the only, oh wait, hang on. We just need to restart this. Hang on. We just got to go start from, just go start from the first one. Cause I only did the first course apparently with one outside round. So we'll just tell him to go start from the beginning, and, he should be able to get the whole field done here momentarily. There he goes. He'll get it. He'll get it. He'll get it. All right. So canola. We should have canola in storage, I think, right? Yeah, we got some. Price is actually going up. Price is actually going up, so that's good. That is a good thing. All right. To the, how convenient. Right to the truck, boys. Right to the truck. We may fast time a little bit more because why not, you know? Why not? No, so I think I'm going to leave that cotton bale, by the way. We have barley too, though. We have oats too. Man, I need to sell. Barley or oats? I got a oat price going up too. Oats is only a little bit, but barley, no, barley, same thing, only a little bit. So canola is what we're worried about for today. Let's get loaded and we'll fast them at the same time. Because why not? And we'll watch that price. We will watch that price. There we go. All right. Go gadget truck. Get the cover on for realism if we want to, right? Why not? Why not? So normally in these videos, guys, I have farm stories. Like, oh, we went to the farm. Yeah, we didn't. Tuesday night, Dad and I literally each laid in a recliner and just watched TV and slept for like hours. So it was great. It was fantastic. So, you know, sometimes you just need those, you know, need those nights where you just kind of take her easy, you know, and that's exactly what it was for us. Oh man, we're up to 75. We're still rocketing. All right. Gonna be some good money here, boys. At least that's the hope. That is the hope. But yeah, we normally Tuesday nights we go grocery shopping, or we go to the farm, or we spin out in corners with our truck. Or wait, not so much that one. But the other two, yeah, you know, go to the farm, go grocery shopping, whatever. We just didn't feel like it tonight, so we didn't. And there's nothing that we necessarily like desperately need or anything, so not too worried about it. So we'll be okay. Because actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I don't have to make dinner tomorrow, the day this video comes out. Because it's my birthday. And we're getting pizza from like a little local pizza joint that I have been wanting for a while and just have not gotten. So I was like, hey, family, it's my birthday. That's what I want. So let's make it happen, okay? So that's exactly what's going to happen. We're getting pizza from that place. It's going to be great. It's going to be magical. $64,400 for that one load. I'm okay with that. Let's repay the loan. Just, you know, repay as much as we can. And we can't repay it all yet, but that's okay. That's one load, you know. There's at least a couple loads there. 64,400. What's the $64,000 question, you know? Right? Isn't that a TV show? 64. That's a show or it's something. Off of a show, it's something. I just don't remember what it was. Oh man, I don't know. One of those like old game shows from like the 70s, 80s, something like that maybe. I don't know. I feel like I've heard that before. $64,000. Man, I don't know. Watched a lot of game shows in my day. My aunt loves game shows. Mom used to watch quite a few. Grew up watching a bunch of Price is Right because, you know, Bob Barker for the win, right? Bob Barker, what was that other show? I really like, used to, and it's so like filthy. It's so inappropriate. My aunt watches it all the time. The Match Game. Like the Match Game 76 or 74 or whatever, you know? With like Gene Rayburn and, Charles Nelson Riley. He's filthy. Just absolutely filthy on that show. But it's hilarious. Like, it's great, but it's awful, but it's great. You know, I'm dating myself here. I didn't see any of it live, of course, or like new, I should say. But I definitely remember watching replays of it. You know, just awful. They're filthy, 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 but they're great. They're great. Oh, what was that other show? I didn't really watch a lot of it. Win, Lose, or Draw. That host was Bert. Was his name Bert Convey? I think. I cut grass for his cousin for a couple years. Maybe like a year. Spoiler, his cousin, the guy that I cut grass for, complete jerk. Complete jerk. In fact, got to the point where I will never do business with that man again. Let me put it that way. You know, you get those people in life where you're just like, yeah, I'm just, my life's better without that person in it. And that was definitely for him. I'm just saying, I'm sure the host of Win, Lose, Draw was a nice guy, nice feller. But his cousin that lived in the St. Louis area, man, not a nice guy. Not a nice guy, let me tell you. He owned a very successful business for a long time. Last I heard, the business basically folded up and went bankrupt, but it was very successful there for a while. And actually, I almost went to work for him. I came really close to actually, like, it was a union job, a trade. I'm not going to say what it was, but it was a trade job. And he wanted my brother and I to work for him because he needed people. And you know, we were cutting grass for him there for a few years. I guess it was probably more than a year we cut his grass. But yeah, he was just not a nice guy. Not a nice guy. His son, not a nice guy either. His other son was great. We did work for like the whole family, you know. I guess we worked for their dad, the old man, and then two of his sons. And the one son was great because we never actually saw him. We didn't do a lot of work for him. We like aerated his yard and overseeded like once, I think. But the old man, yeah, you know, we cut his grass all the time for like, I guess it was probably like a year and a half, 2 years, something like that. Not a nice guy though. Not a nice guy at all. Anyway, that's enough of that story. Yeah, old game shows, man. You got like the Whammy. That was a good one. Didn't that actually have a real name though? can't remember. Game Show Network is very entertaining sometimes, not gonna lie. I don't watch much now, but like I used to watch more because like mom would have it on, and you know, spending time with mom there is gonna watch it. Kind of like the last almost 2 years of her life. Yeah, the last almost 2 years of mom's life. It was nonstop like travel or food channel, like Food Network or Travel Channel. And it was like, that's all that was on the TV when she was around. That was it. And we watched a ton of that. And it was fine. I didn't mind it, you know? Didn't mind. How much more do we have? We got not a lot. Okay. Not a lot. We're going to have a little bit more than this trailer. Or wait. Maybe we're going to have a lot more left. I'm not sure. This unit convert kind of throws me off sometimes, not going to lie. You know, we still have more. Okay. Another load, looks like. Another load. Which is good. We're making a little bit of money. Of course, we're broke now that we bought that big, you know, beautiful tractor. So I guess we just need to do some farming to, you know, pay for that tractor, right? Just need to do some farming. Maybe I should, so we're planting soybeans now. I'm wondering if I should plant a straw crop. I don't know how that would work with the tri-bind. Plant a straw crop and then pick up all the straw and sell it all with course play. But I don't know how that works with the tri-bind because I think it comes like the... Because normally what you would do is you would combine it and then steal the course with the loading wagon from the combine. I could rake it, I guess. I'd rather not have to do that. But then with the tri-bind, it doesn't put the straw at the back. It puts it out to one side. I don't know how well that would work, you know? Maybe we won't do that. I don't want to do it all manually. I'll be honest. I'm just saying. I will be brutally honest. I do not want to do that manually at all. I want no part of that. So there's that. But hey, we're making some money, you know? We are making some money. That's good. Working capital. Working capital. After buying that tractor, of course we're going to be broke, you know? I think we were supposed to put money towards the field, though. And I kind of just spent it all. But hey, we needed it, right? We needed bigger horsepower, so there is that. We definitely got that with buying that New Holland, or not New Holland, what? The Challenger. Buying the Challenger. Definitely a different tractor for me. If I were just like, you know, playing farm sim, gonna go buy a tractor, that's not a tractor I would pick. Nothing wrong with the tractor. Probably not one I would actually pick though. So, not that I'm mad about it, because I'm not. I'm pretty happy with the tractor. Not gonna lie. It should handle that thing quite well. We'll go check on it here in a minute once we get done hauling. We'll go check on it. Probably after this video, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and stay in the map tonight for a while. After recording, and go ahead and get everything done field wise for the next harvest. Get all of our fields prepped and ready. Because it's early. It's only 11 o'clock right now. 11:10. Or 10 after 11. However you want to say it. It's early. I'm hoping to go record a podcast after this, actually. So, I will tell you guys there's not going to be a podcast on Thursday. We never got one recorded last week. It just doesn't, you know, it just didn't work out. So, it's all good. It's all good. It doesn't, I mean, it matters, but it doesn't, you know? So we'll get better about it. I would like, you know, every, say, Wednesday night, like, boom, we crank one up, but it's just, it didn't work last week. So we're going to have a lot more loads, by the way. I don't know how to, yeah, we're going to have a lot. We got more loads after this. I'm just saying. Because we're taking 1,700 and there's, yeah, we have a couple more loads. Holy Hannah Montana, it's gonna be a hauling video. You know what? Should we just set up a course? Why am I running this manually? I can't do it with the truck though. I don't think Horseplay doesn't like to fill up that. Horseplay won't like to do that. Let's just do this. Why are we even hauling it manually? You know? Why are we even doing this? We have course play for a reason. I wish auto drive worked on this map. I mean, it does work, but I would have to set everything up manually. I think my next map, it's going to be a criteria that auto drive works out of the box on said map, you know? I'm just saying. I think that might be a requirement for the next map, guys. I really do. Fill her up. Buttercup. Obviously, hauling tractor would not have tools, but hey. YOLO. I don't know why I didn't think of this to begin with. We could have just automated hauling, but we could automate and haul ourselves, you know, haul a twofer. Really get her done fast, you know? Because this is hauling 1,200. We're only hauling like 1,600 with the big trailer. So might as well run this trailer too, you know what I'm saying? So yeah. But even with this one, there's like 5 more loads, so, or 4 more loads. So might as well run this, and then we can offload what we have, and we'll just let it auto sell, and then start working on some other field work, because that 4840 is just sitting there going, hey, I'm done. Hey, you guys. You know? He's like waiting to do the truffle shuffle over there. And I keep dating myself, like, I know I'm getting old, but like, dang, you know? That was a Goonies reference, by the way. Which I don't think I've ever actually seen all of the Goonies. Like all of the movie. I don't think I've ever seen it all. Alright, so we just gotta stay over here away from that car. I could turn traffic off, but I'm not going to. But I definitely could. We'll just kind of chill in here, go slow. Slow enough anyway where he's like, hey, I need to dump. Let's go. Empty her out, boys. My hazards on. Gotta have my hazards on, guys. Gotta have them on at all times, you know. 96,600 for that trailer load. That's not bad. Not bad. We'll just stay over on this side of the road. Only gonna have one thing running on this course, so I don't have to worry about, like, you know, interfering with the other object. So there's that. Oh, Rob. I think it was Rob. Pretty sure it was Rob. Yeah, because you said it all in like British terms. Which not bad, you know, you're British obviously, so you're gonna use different words than I would. The scanning like thing at the grocery store, you know. So nice. So nice. I wish our other grocery store had that, like the little grocery store I go to. Cause it's like a small store. Like you walk in the door. I'm going to paint this picture of my grocery store. I don't know why, but I'm going to. Bear with me. You walk in, you go a little bit to your left. There's like the chips. And then, so that's like kind of a big aisle. But you got like your chips and your cookies are over there. And like your produce is in the back. And then like there's the meat. The meat basically goes all the way across the back of the store. Almost all the way across, and then it runs into dairy eventually. But there's only like, so you have the first aisle all the way to the left, and next to that there's an aisle that has like some canned goods and like your ramen, you know, that kind of stuff. And then there's another aisle that has stuff that I don't really buy anything from that aisle, but I walk it every time I go. Not sure why, to be honest. This is a great course weaving in and out of equipment here, boys. Really should just clean my farm up, you know. But there's only like, okay, we're just gonna say there's like 6 aisles, if that. So it's really not bad. I don't mind going to that grocery store. What am I looking for? I want to haul, yeah, no. Go tractor. But yeah, there's only like 6 aisles. Freezer's all the way on the right. And it's pretty awesome, man. It's pretty awesome. I like it. It's a good, smaller store, you know. You just don't need these massive stores, you know, like going to Walmart. I can avoid Walmart right now. I am. And I haven't been there since all this Rona stuff broke out. And it's been good not going to Walmart. I like Walmart. I normally we shop there. Before Rona hit, Somebody out of the family, out of the 4 people that live in my house, somebody was at Walmart twice a week, if not 3 times. So we were heavy shoppers at the Wally World, but just not so much anymore with the Rona. I'm like, nope. Kind of put my foot down. I'm like, nope, we're not doing it. We're just not doing it. Not worth it. So yeah. All right, we need some fertilizer. No, herbicide. Herbicide. Hey, that's fertilizer. I was looking at herbicide. Herbicide is the one with the red on it. Gonna kill weeds, obviously. Come on, John. That's what I was looking for, was the little red symbol in the corner, you know? Need to clean all this stuff up over here one of these days, too. Herbicide, herbicide. Let's go with some herbicide. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That has been my song, Herbicide. You can find it on Spadoofadoo. Links down below. Wait, no, it's not. Never mind. Spadoofadoo. Don't ask me, by the way. Comments, y'all watching. I don't know what started it. I don't know when. I don't know why. But for some reason, I've started calling Spotify Spadoofadoo. And I have no clue why. Alright, so he's done, basically. He's already, this is the part of the field that was already done by the other dude. And just got a few skippers here and there. Not bad. We're just going to let it go. Spadoofadoo. I have no idea why. I don't have a clue. But yeah, Spadoofadoo. Oh, the other thing with the flex coil, by the way, I feel like it'd be too big for this map. I feel like it'd be, well, too big for the fields I have. As I'm driving to like my second biggest field on the map. But I feel like it would be a little big still for, I feel like it'd be big. I mean, if I was getting over here in like 17, 18, 19, 23, I'd probably buy one for that kind of stuff. Not a huge fan of the Flexicoil for some reason. I don't know why. I will show you what I want to get here in a second. Eventually it's gonna be a little bit, but eventually we will get into it, guys. Spadoofadoo. Again, don't ask. I don't know why. I want to get this bad boy eventually. It requires 560 horsepower. And so there's that. 560 horsepower. What do we have? Well, I mean, we have horsepower. Oh yeah, we have horsepower on both these. We could pull it with, ooh, yeah. Yeah. We can pull it with our, no, we can pull it with Tribine. Tribine has a hitch too, doesn't it? That'd be something. Anyway, go. This needs to be repaired in a bad way. Spadoofadoo, where you at? The plow needs to be repaired. Repair our seeder. Well, hey, while we're here, goodness me, it's like I never do any maintenance around here, you know? Anything else needed? Jeepers, man. All right, we're good. All right, so like I said, guys, I'm going to continue ahead. Oh, I need to do something with my semi at grain, don't I? Just left a fully loaded semi sitting here. Let's run this up real fast. I'm trying to get everything sold for you guys. You guys can see kind of where we're at money wise before we call it a video. So, because you know, I kind of like to sell while recording. So there's that. Spadoofadoo, let's go, baby. Race you, Adar. Let's go. I think I'm gonna win. In fact, I know I'm gonna win, actually. Not gonna lie. I know I'm gonna win. All I do is win, no matter what. Something like that, right? Any hoozles. Let's get to it. Yeah, we're gonna sell this. Let's do a check. How much is left? 2K, which means our other guy cannot haul it all in one more trip. So we'll go load up because we can't haul it all either. So Goodness. Spadoofadoo. Let's go. Don't ask me. Don't ask me to spell it. Spadoofadoo. You know, sometimes I crack myself up. I don't know if I make anybody else laugh, but like, I'm hilarious to myself. I'm my biggest fan. Wait, my big fan's over next. Actually, we have bigger now. We used to have this like 3-foot fan out at the farm. Fun story about that fan. That fan was 8,000 years old, first off. Okay, so there's that. What a parking job there, buddy. What are you doing, Adar, bro? A fan that we used to have at my farm was like 8,000 years old. We call it the big yellow fan because it was big and it was yellow. Obviously, come on. What else would we call it? Call it Big Bird. We should have called it Big Bird. Dang it, we missed our opportunity there. Anyway, this fan at one time was actually mounted to the farmhouse down in the country, like the house that used to be on the farm down there, you know. And it was mounted to a window, and they used it as like a house fan, or, well, for lack of a better term, called an attic fan, but like not in an attic. It was a giant window fan, and it would cool the house, you know. In the summer, you'd flip it on and get you some air moving through the house. Anyway, the house never had air conditioning, nothing fancy like that. It did have heat, some like different heaters around. It had that, but it did not have air conditioning, of course. So there's that. Wait. Spadoofadoo. Do-do-do-do-do. Spadoofadoo. Do-do-do-do. Spadoofadoo. Ollie. But yeah, so then I guess my dad had it at his store. It was like grandma and grandpa moved to town in '86. And I think it got taken off the house roughly around then. So my dad probably had it at his shop, his lawnmower shop that he had. And, you know, use it to like cool the place. And then for years and years and years, it was actually mounted to my house. Kind of redneck, I know. Trust me. But it was mounted to the back of my house on the one window, kind of the same thing like down the farm. And it was awesome, man. Hot summer day, because we had air conditioning growing up, but it like never worked because it was really cruddy. So occasionally, or I mean, it kind of worked, but like for a lot of years there, it didn't work. And even if it was like 80 degrees, you don't necessarily need air conditioning. You just need some kind of air moving through your house, you know? And so we would flip that sucker on. Man, it would move some air through the house. It was incredible how much air it would move through the house. And then when we got our new air conditioner, you know, new central air here at the house, we took it off the house because we had no need for it. Oh no, actually, I think we took it off before that because I think we had an attic. We installed an attic fan in my hallway of my house. Great story there I've told before about my brother coming home on the date, or like brought his, you know, lady friend home to like introduce to the family, and my brother, dad, and I are like cutting a hole through the like the ceiling in the hallway of my house. You know, it was so awkward. It was so awkward, but man, it's funny. It was so funny, but so awkward. All the skippers, that's okay though. It's all good. And yeah, so there was that. That definitely happened. And all right, yeah, you just need to go now, buddy. Drive on. Drive on. So yeah, super awkward times when he came home with his lady friend, and we're just cutting a hole in the hallway. And anyway, so yeah, we installed an attic fan, and then I guess a couple years after that or whatever, we decided to like go ahead and do the air conditioning system. We had to get a full new system, outside and inside part, and it was obviously not cheap, but we had a friend of the family install it, and he helped us out quite a bit. Good install, but you know, he helps us out on the labor, you know what I'm saying? So good guy. And yeah, so then we finally had air conditioning. It was fantastic. The air conditioning is great. When you grow up without it and then you get it, you really appreciate it, you know? I'm just saying. Kind of like that day that it was like during the summer whatever. Brother and I woke up and we're like, man, house sure is quiet today. House sure, like, house is really quiet. Kind of weird. You know, kind of strange. And yeah, our electricity got shut off because the bill couldn't get paid because there wasn't no family like funds. You know, I was pretty young though. I was pretty young, but you know, we couldn't pay the bill, so you kind of have to choose, like, you know, electricity or food kind of thing there for a while. And I mean, it got turned back on like later that day, or it was later that day it got turned back on. But you know, the struggles of having a big family, you know, it happens. It definitely happens. You know, mom and dad did the best they could with what they had, and you know, obviously in a much better I'm not like a billionaire over here, but like better place nowadays, obviously. But that's just the way it went. That's the way the cookie crumbled there for a while. It was pretty rough, not gonna lie, you know. So makes you appreciate things much more. You know, it gives you character, we'll say. Right? Gives you character. Makes you appreciate things when you don't have things growing up, and you just, that's just the way it is. When you get things, it's like, man, sure is nice to have those things, you know. So all right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and quit talking about depressing times in my life where we got our power shut off. It happens, you know. I'm not ashamed of it, that's for sure. And I don't think anybody in my family is. Just the way it was, you know. $848,000. Obviously we're gonna have less than that due to running costs with the workers and stuff, you know, seed, fert, herbicide, that kind of stuff. So I don't know how much we're gonna have left, but let me know what I should try to shoot for, because I do have that loan I can take for next video. I'm thinking field. You guys tell me. Let me get the map up for you guys. Tell me what field, guys. Probably like, well, hang on here. 7s, 7, 8, 9, 10. 9, 10's expensive. 20, 11, 23. You guys let me know. Down here, 16, or that one, the 12 through 15. Let me know. Let me know in the comments down below. What field, what property, we'll say it that way, what property should we try to get? We got a big combine, we got a decent seeder, got a cultivator, pretty decent one. We got a big tractor for cultivating. We're pretty well set up now. Let me know, what field, property should we go for in the next video? Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day. I will thank you in advance for the birthday wishes, because as you guys are watching this, it's my birthday, and I'm gonna party like it. I'm not gonna party, let's be honest. Anyway, I'll catch you guys in the next one of these on Friday. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day, and as always, that's Oodles.